Guys, so welcome to a video on the Sims Freeplay royalty update. When you go into the game, this pop-up will appear saying, visit Northern Glade Castle. A magnificent castle is now available from level 12 on Mystery Island. Discover a magical new quest, all new archery and jesting hobbies, and take the throne and issue royal decrees to affect Simtown in new, exciting ways. This sounds like an awesome update. There's obviously a few other little bits. To be honest, I never realised that Sims didn't sleep or woohoo under the covers in Sims Freeplay. Obviously that's a new thing that now they do. It never bothered me before, but obviously it must have bothered some people, or I don't know, whatever. But we're going to take a look at the royal lineage quest that is part of the royalty update. Oh look, we get some new toothbrushes as well. So let's go over to Mystery Island and take a look and see if we can find where is the castle. As you can see, I've not really built much on my island at the moment. I did restart my game not so long ago. Oh, here it is. Northern Glade Castle. So for me, it's going to be 1 day, 20 hours, 200,000 simoleons, and I need 11 sims. Obviously, that affects, that changes depending upon how many buildings you've got on your island. That's probably quite cheap. Oh my goodness. Dress as a princess, prince, king, or queen. Meet cute and curious fairies. I'm so excited by this. I can't even explain the excitement. I want oh my goodness, a fairy. I don't even know. Right, here is the castle. I have set it to build, and here it is now. It is about to be, yep, there we go, it's completed. So new quest is available. Royal lineage. Have you ever wanted to be a princess or even a king? Yeah. Complete the royal lineage quest to open the castle gates and begin your adventure towards the throne. Finish it within the time limit to bring cute and curious pet fairies to Sims home. Pet fairies. Who is not excited about that? Because I am so excited about pet fairies. It's unbelievable. So let's start this quest. So send a sim to the castle. A massive and beautiful castle has appeared in Simtown. It hasn't appeared, I've built it. Could this mean royalty is moving in? A king or queen, maybe a beautiful princess. Send a sim to the castle located on the Mystery Island. So we've got 7 days for this quest, and like it said, within the 7-day time limit, we will get magical fairies, things, I don't know. But let's go ahead and go into the castle. Look at it, it's quite, it looks nice. I like the look of it, like a big courtyardy thing. Well, not a courtyard, like I don't know, a garden outside. And here it is on the inside. Oh look, we can't even get into the castle. We're only on the outsides of the castle. We need to unlock the castle. Oh, so maybe we need to do this quest to unlock actually access into the castle. Yeah, castle drawbridge. Yeah, we can't open that yet. We need to complete this task. So look, what do we need to do? Send a sim to a castle. So let's call someone over. Carol will do. Send a sim to the castle. 5 simoleons. Okay. Search bushes near the castle. The castle looks incredible, but there doesn't seem to be any way to open that drawbridge from here. Wait, what's that? A high-pitched voice is coming from those rustling bushes. Search the bushes to the right of the castle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so an exclamation mark comes up if you don't know where to go, so it makes it quite obvious where you need to click. Search, and that takes 1 minute 20 seconds. Go on, Carol. See what's in there. What's in there, Carol? She has finished searching. Oh my goodness, it's a fairy. Say hello to the fairy. A cute fairy appeared. She looks all wet from the rain, though. Have a sim talk to her instead of just staring. Yeah, that's a good idea. No, just stare. Let's talk. Oh my goodness, look at this fairy. Screenshot that. It's a boy. Is it a boy fairy? Or is it just a girl with short hair? Say hello. So that takes 3 minutes to just have a little chat to the fairy there. Green clothes she has on, or he has on. I don't know. I didn't think boys could be. I don't know. Right, big flowers near the castle. Let's move on. The fairy says that she closed the drawbridge to keep the clouds out, and she's looking for a special sim guarding the castle. In all this rain has gotten her mood down. Your sim knows what will cheer her up though. Flowers. Pick some yellow and red flowers near the castle entrance. Okay. Do you know, I hadn't even noticed that it was raining. It's horrible. So here we go. There is some red and yellow flowers there, so we'll pick them, and that will take 10 minutes. They're really pretty flowers. I like them. Just chatting to the fairy. So what had happened was I had finished picking the flowers and I forgot to record. What I had to do next was give the flowers to the fairy, and Cyrus is here. That's because I'm doing the weather quest at the moment. He is a dude. Just check out him dancing. He's so awesome. Look at that. He won't be there for you, obviously, if you're not doing the alien concept, the weather quest. He won't be there for you. It'll just be you and the fairy. So I've shown the fairy the flowers. I think it was 5 minutes that they took. Yeah, 5 minutes. So next thing to do is to ask about chivalry. The fairy loves the flowers and says that being kind to each other is something called chivalry. Your sim could be the one she's been hoping for. What could she mean? Ask the fairy more about chivalry. Okay, so ask about chivalry is 4 hours and 30 minutes. We'll go ahead and do that. Done. Dream about royalty. The fairy says that she's been looking for a sim who is chivalrous, valiant and honourable to lift the reign. Ah, I like that. Lift the reign. Little pun there, maybe. I don't know. If your sim lifts the reign, then she will open the gates. Simple. This is a lot to take in. Castles, fairies, magic rain. Return home now. Sleep and dream. Yeah, this is a lot to take in. My mind is blown by the thought of fairies. So I did actually try, and because I had a little look at what the tasks were. Sorry, we can't use this dude because he's surrounded by electronics from a previous goal. Let's go and find someone else who can go and have a dream about fairies. Yeah, I did try and start this early because I looked at I found what the tasks were, and you can't actually start this task early because it takes 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours to dream about royalty, and like I say, you can't start it early. You have to start it then. Go on, you go and dream about royalty. In fact, this is going to be the first time I've seen them go under the covers. I really didn't notice that they never. Oh, check them out. Going under the covers. I'll have to do a cheeky little woohoo and watch them. Does that sound weird? Watch them under the covers woohooing. But yeah, anyway, he's dreamt about royalty. That is complete. So now we need to cook brisket in the park. Your sim dreamt that feasts are common in royal castles and wants to do something special for some friends. Go to the park, select a barbecue and cook a beef brisket. Remember, low and slow for the best result. This sounds like it's going to be a long old task. Low and slow for the best result. Let's head on over to the park. We'll find a barbecue. Again, it's got exclamation marks. It's quite good, this task, so that if you can't find things, it's helping you out. Cook brisket, yeah, one day. Let's, I hate one day tasks. Like, literally hate them. Yeah, but she can go ahead and make her brisket on the barbecue. Let's just see her starting it up. Yep, there we go, finished. Cook brisket in the park. Have 4 sims at the park. Oh, that brisket smells amazing. Bring some guests quick before it gets cold. Have 4 sims in the park. Check her out. She's like, yeah, look at my brisket. She's loving it. Right, let's call over 4 sims. Any will do. I'm assuming we can have toddlers. Yeah, we can. Have 4 sims in the park. Completed. So now we need to call to meal. The guests have arrived at the park and just in time. The brisket has rested and is ready to be served. So as normal, we just click on the plates and call to meal. Oh, complete. We didn't need to finish the meal. We just had to call them. Nice. Tell the fairy about the feast. Your sim is showing signs of generosity and kindness. Maybe you should go and check in with the fairy again. Return to the fairy at the castle. So this quest is also about learning, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Learning things that make you a good king or queen. Sort of valiant and honourable and generous and I don't know, stuff like that. Let's head on over to the to the fairy, and we'll bring Janet over. Go and tell her about the feast. So 3 hours and 30 minutes to tell the fairy about the feast. All done. 225 simoleons we got for that. And the next thing we need to do is to thank the fairy. The fairy was so curious about your sim that she watched the feast in the park the entire time. She knew your sim could lift the reign from the moment she first saw you. Oh, so we need to thank the fairy. What are we thanking them for? I don't really know. Anyway, let's thank. 5 minutes. All completed. Oh, Emily's finished work. Toby's finished. We don't care. We're not bothered about that. We've got a fairy standing in front of us. Build courage on a park bench. The fairy mentioned there is a monster fish at the park that tries to grab her when she passes by. Oh, David's finished work. Go away. Fairies are not flies. Maybe a valiant sim can catch it. Your sim will need some courage first. Go to the park, tap on a bench and choose build courage. Okay, so there's a monster fish in the park that tries to grab her. Poor fairy. So we need to find a bench in the park. There's quite a few. We'll go. Oh, do you know? I don't think I've ever been over here. Build courage is 11 hours 30 minutes. I have never been over to this side of the park before. It is quite a little pretty area with some benches and some pretty flowers. Nice and relaxing. Why have I never been over here before? I suppose there's nothing over there to go and do really. But that is now complete. Now we need to go and catch the monster fish. Filled with courage, your sim can now brave the deep pond waters at the park and catch the monster fish. Keep trying to catch monster fish by the fishing rod until it's caught. Okay, so I'm going to bring my fisher over, the sim that's got the fishing hobby. 6 minutes it takes. I've no idea whether it will change your hobby if you use a different sim. If you do know, if you've tried to do it with a hobby that has got a different sim, I was going to say, with a sim that's got a different hobby than fishing, let us know down in the comments if it does change the hobby, because I don't think he's on level 6 yet and I'm still trying to get him up to level 6. But we're just going to have to keep going and keep trying. It's only a short little 6-minute thing until we get the big old monster fish. Oh, no monster fish this time. Try to catch the monster fish. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. 6 minutes. And oh, I think this is it this time. Yeah, this is it. I love this like little animation. I don't know why. I just think it's so funny. He comes up and gobbles him. So when that has happened, if you don't know, if it's never happened to you before, you've got to click on the exclamation mark. You've got to do it 3 times. So that's 1. You'll get either like simoleons or XP, or you might even get lifestyle points very occasionally. So that's twice. Now 3 times. There we go. So catch the monster fish has completed. Nice. Joe looks traumatised. Tell the fairy a fish story. That was not expected, but at least your sim tried. Even though they didn't catch the big one, they have proven themselves very valiant. The fairy will definitely get a chuckle out of what happened. Send a sim back to the castle to tell them your fish story. So the fish story takes 3 hours and 30 minutes to tell to the fairy. I'll go ahead and do that now. It's a funny old fish story. So the next thing we've got to do is to search Simlist on a computer. Your sim possesses 2 of the 3 traits to lift the rain. The fairy says that only honour remains now and suggests there may be a sim who is looking for an honest trade on Simlist. Use a computer to find a trade on Simlist. Okay, so this is 8 hours 30. I think I've got a better computer than that somewhere, because obviously if you've got a 3-star item is better than a 2-star, as is a 2-star better than a 1-star in terms of time taken to do different tasks. So is there one? I think that's a better one. Let's see how long it's going to be. Yeah, that's only 7 hours, so that's slightly shorter time to do it on a better item. So there we go. Search sim list is now complete. Next we have to grow some beans. So your sim found someone who is looking for a lot of beans. Luckily your sim knows just where to get them. Grow some beans in a garden patch. Now I'm pretty sure there's a garden patch in this house. Yes, there is. There we go. Plant some beans. Beans tend to be the thing that I plant like overnight really, if I'm not doing anything. 9 hours I think is quite a good time. I've just put them on at like 10 o'clock at night, and then in the morning they've all been busy overnight. But anyway, back to the quest. So grown some beans is completed. Have 2 sims in the park. The beans are ready and they look incredible. Now send 2 sims to the park so that they can trade with each other. Okay, we're going to go ahead and trade our beans. Let's just collect them first and head back over to the park. We seem to have been in the park a lot this quest, but that's alright. It's a nice place to be. At least it's not raining like it is at the castle. Have 2 sims in the park. Completed. So next, I'm assuming we're going to have to trade. Yeah, trade beans with a sim. Now that both sims are here, one looks like they want to haggle on the price. It might take a while, but your sims can come to a sensible agreement. Tap on a sim and trade the beans with them. Okay, why he's looking up to the god? What is he doing? Trade beans. There we go. The beans are 10 hours 30 minutes, and that is now completed. He looks pleased with himself. as well. Return to the fairy. Your sim has shown chivalry, valour and honour. They could become king or queen one day. Ooh, exciting. Send a sim back to the castle. I so want to be a princess or a queen. I hope this lives up to my expectations because they are rather large. So let's bring a sim back over here. Let's go with Megan. Return to the fairy. What do we have to do now? Answer yes to the fairy's question. The fairy knew your sim had it in them. They have shown all the traits needed, but your sim must also recognise them in themselves. The fairy asks if your sim is chivalrous, valiant and honourable, then waits for the response. Quick answer yes. Okay, so answer yes I am. 5 minutes. I wonder what happens if you like talk about cats or do the other things. I'm not going to do them. I am just going to answer yes. But if you have clicked on the others, does anything happen? Let me know down in the comments if anything else happens, or if you just have to keep. If you have to like nothing happens, let me know. I'd like to know the answer to that. But we have answered yes to the fairy's question, and next we need to encourage the fairy. So the rain has lifted and the fairy could not look any happier. She flies across to push open the bridge but can't. All the rain has rusted it shut. Oh, she looks disappointed. Have your sim encourage her. We cannot have a disappointed fairy. Encourage one day. Oh my goodness, right. I'm going to go ahead and I think, you may have noticed that my LPs have been going up quite considerably during this episode. I'm going to go ahead and use 23 of them now to do this. I've found a way of getting LPs. I'm not into cheating or hacks and stuff, but if you can manipulate things in the game to get LPs, I'm all about that. And I've got a way, so I'll make a video on it actually, and I'll leave a link down in the description box where you can check that out if you'd like to get some more LPs. But encourage the fairy. That is now complete. So high five the fairy. It looks like a bit of friendship and believing in her gave her the extra strength she needed. Oh, high five the fairy. 1 second. Nice. Whoa. Whoa. Look like she smacked it in the face. High five the fairy is completed. So now we are very near to the end of this. Ask the fairy about the bridge. Hey, listen. The fairy says she will always be around here if your sim needs help working through the other parts of the castle. Just come and talk to her. Ask the fairy to try opening the bridge again. I think this might be it. 5 seconds to open this bridge. It says, is it going to open? Oh my goodness. It's open. The drawbridge has finally dropped. That is so cool. We can now get in to the castle. Ask the fairy about the bridge. Complete. Oh, congratulations. The drawbridge to the castle has been opened. Explore the castle. Screenshot that. Become a crack shot in archery and become king or queen of Simtown. Oh my goodness, so excited. Congratulations, you have unlocked cute and curious pet fairies. Find them in the pet store. I'm gonna have to go and get myself a little fairy, methinks. We are not going to go ahead into the castle in this episode. I'm going to save that for the next video. When I've made it, I will link it down in the description box for you to go and check out so you can see what is inside there. It looks like there's archery things, so that might be something in there. But yeah, join me for the next episode when we'll be going into that castle. Thank you so much for watching this one. Please hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed it. You can check out the Sims Freeplay playlist on any other quests that you'd need some help on, and also all the tasks for this Royal Lineage quest can be found on my website, which I will link a post if you'd rather see it as like all written down. I will link that down below and you can go ahead and check that out. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.